sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and also follow the socials as well. They're gonna be in the description, and I'm also show you as well on the screen. So yeah, make sure to do all that because it'll definitely help the channel and it'll definitely make the channel grow. And I definitely like reading you guys' comments. So just stay tuned for more coverage, and we'll make sure that we push out more content for you guys in the future. So then the other game last night was the Mavericks versus the Suns. And one thing I'll say about that series is that the first two games, Luka played really good basketball. Like, he was fantastic. And this game, he was fantastic too. But the difference is that the others showed up, like Jalen Brunson, Spencer Dinwiddie, Kleber, who else? Finney Smith. These guys showed up, played good defense, and they were able to just hit some threes as well. They were at home. That helps a lot. Yep. So just talk about how you felt about that game.
So this game I came back home and started watching towards like the early second quarter. And what I seen is just simple. The Mavericks, the role players showed up. Jalen Brunson was finally getting into the groove of things. Devin Booker wasn't looking like the two-way player that people on Twitter thought he was. People just say stuff like, how was Devin Booker a two-way player? When has he ever been known for defense?
Well, I'll say this. Devin Booker has improved a lot defensively.
Yeah, he shows effort and hustle.
He's not a liability. We can't say
he's not a liability, but he's not a two-way player either.
I'm not going to say he's a two-way, but I'll say that he is definitely a above-average defender for sure.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking like one yesterday, though. And Chris Paul, son, he had like 7 turnovers at half. And had like 5 in the first quarter. I was like, what in the world? Man turned 37 and immediately got washed.
Looking like Russ Westbrook out there.
Yeah, what a terrible birthday gift for him, playing that badly. He must have been at the club last night or something.
Hey, well.
It was just bad.
It wasn't pretty.
Still Suns in 6, though.
Yeah, Suns in 6. What I'm going to say is that another series where I was like really paying attention because people were like, sort of criticizing Luka for his defense. So I was like really looking at Luka, and those first 2 games, man, they were really like pointing out where Luka is and just scoring on him, trying to get him in the pick and roll. And Chris Paul and Devin Booker were lighting his ass up. Like, let me tell you something, because what didn't make sense the first 2 games is that they had Reggie Bullock, Luka Doncic guarding Chris Paul, and I'm like, when was Reggie Bullock a defensive player, like a good defensive player? Why would you put Reggie Bullock on Chris Paul? That made absolutely no sense to me. And so,
but did you see Draymond's tweet though?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay, so pretty much Draymond was explaining that they was probably going to go to putting Dorian Finney-Smith on Booker and Reggie Bullock on CP3 because that's the better matchup.
Right.
But then he said that CP3 is Reggie Bullock's big homie. So he said the game within the game would be to actually switch Bullock onto Book and put DFS on Chris Paul because, as you've seen, it worked, though. Chris Paul was giving Reggie Bullock the business in the first game, and they had to switch after halftime. So Draymond Green is actually a very ball. He knows ball.
Well, the second
that
game,
man has a good commentary career after he's done playing. I'm telling you. I'll be watching this podcast recaps and stuff like that on the Volume channel. It's pretty interesting stuff.
Well, first and second game, Reggie Bullock, God bless you, but you getting cooked. Luka Doncic was getting cooked. Oh my, Devin Booker and Chris Paul was terrible.
They was taking turns on them. Pause.
It wasn't pretty, but
they came back. They got some get back that game.
But Luka, let's talk about Luka, because some people, I'm not, NBA players, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, you could tell that they don't like the fact that the media is sort of crowning Luka already when he hasn't even, this is the first playoff series that he's won. He hasn't really won much. But Luka, man, he's been killing it these first 3 games. Like, come on now. Let's give Luka his props, even though they've been losing. But look who's defending him, like Mikal Bridges, Devin Booker, Chris Paul. These are guys that are
Jay Crowder.
Like, these guys are they're not no like
bums when it comes to defense.
Mikal
Like these
Bridges,
guys,
defensive player of the year candidate.
and he's scoring on them. Like you remember that play with Cam Johnson?
Yeah.
Absolutely bully him. And
Yeah, that
yesterday,
man doing the cat daddy out there.
bro, yesterday, Luka Doncic was bullying Mikal Bridges. There was like one play. I think he was
Backed him down like from like 24 feet all the way to the paint.
Bro, Mikal fell to the ground. I'm like, bro.
I don't know if he was trying to get a foul call or charge or what, but
I'm like, bro, when was Luka this strong? Like, Luka don't even.
shoot, Luka, he ain't no small dude.
I don't know.
That's what he should have been doing from the beginning.
I don't know what it is.
They need to start putting Jay Crowder on him.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's gonna work.
Better than getting back down in the post 8 times a game.
Hey, the only person that can stop Luka is Marcus Morris, because we already know what Marcus Morris be doing, dirty tricks. But yeah, Luka, he was just lighting them up, and they just can't stop him for real, for real. It just really comes down to everybody else. And Jalen Brunson, again, he showed up, had like 20-plus points. Spencer Dinwiddie hit some good shots. Dorian Finney-Smith, he did some nice things, and
Reggie
also
Bullock hit some clutch threes down the stretch.
Right. Jason Kidd, he did a really good job coaching. I was a little afraid at the end of the game because Luka, he got his 5th foul at like the 9-minute mark. So I was like, oh snap, the Suns might come back, but nope, they didn't.
I was
You
fake
right.
comeback.
Hey. But yeah, I'm glad they won that game too. So now it's 2-1 as well. And how do you feel? You think the Mavericks will win the next game?
It's definitely a possibility, but I'm not gonna expect it. So I'll just say I still got Suns in 6, but
Yeah.
I don't know how the next game goes.
I got Mavs the next game. I just think that's going to be the last win.
But to be fair, the Suns did shoot pretty bad.
They did. They really did. But Chris Paul
And it still was a close game.
Yeah.
And Chris Paul had a bad performance for his standards. Book didn't even really do much that game. I mean, hey, it's a toss-up next game for sure.
Okay.